Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Here we go.
So the Bucks win the tip. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shakes him. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Keeping that ball absolutely on a string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient and he reads the defense exceptionally well. Wasting no time matching the slam with one of their own.
Showing some serious fight right there. Here's Hibbert. Just 5 on the clock. There's the steal. Williams with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. To the middle. To the left side wing. And it's Maggette missing. Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
These teams feature great front courts, Brent. A little throwback to the old days of the NBA when big men ruled.
Well, the game has become so perimeter-oriented. These guys have a lot of skill, and they're going to be able to operate inside a phone booth, and we'll see if these big guys can find a way to dominate uniquely in the way that they bring their offensive prowess.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. The Wizards making their last shot. Now Gilgeous-Alexander, kept alive. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And he's good on the second.
Now, the Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Here's Brunson. To the inside. And Jokic throws it down.
There's Serbia. Jokic up there.
And, you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than one season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, B.A., but now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year, so these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
Here's Baylor. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Williams with it. Three-pointer. First shot won't go.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Missed it. 3 for 6 now. And so it's Washington with it. Back to Williams. Pass to Redick. Rebound, Milwaukee.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Now here's Redick. The three is up. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Redick. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Kemp. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Kemp. Pulls it from the corner. They grab their own miss. To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Tons of hype around the Melo Ball. The 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, BA, there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations. You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
And Grant, I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, BA. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points. And they keep trading punches, both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you. Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
Inside. Carter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And so Carter nails them both. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Ball stolen. Here's Baylor. Nails it from beyond the arc. Give him 8 points now.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Carter, high post. Back to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Picked his pocket. Here's Baylor. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Kirilenko. Fires the 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets. They're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that.
Still something that Deron Williams does very well, playing with the ball and making the right pass.
Here's Baylor. Goes up again. Hibbert can't hit.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Pass to Kemp. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Kemp. Covered by Jokic. Counted. He has 6.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Now here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Some nights Jokic is patient where he plays the role of the setup man. But tonight, he's setting his own table.
Pass to Baylor. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Nikola Jokic. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Washington on D. They trail by 6. Pass to Kirilenko. Here's Hibbert. Here's Baylor. And rejected.
That's an awesome defensive display by Duncan there, coming up with the block and aggressively sending that one back.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
And that's a slam dunk from the big fundamental. You don't want to get in the way when he's throwing it down.
Here's Baylor. 10 points for him. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And Jokic throws it down.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Wood. Here's Jamison, covered by Johnson. 5 on the clock. Here's Jamison. There's the 3. The rebound by Willis. Down low. Oden, good.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's Dumars. Out to Wood. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Oden. Washington trailing. Inside. Willis. And he banks in the layup.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
1:14 left in the first half. Takes it inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for Milwaukee, Joe Dumars. Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. 1:09 left in the half. Oh, it's stolen away. In transition. Here come the Bucks.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Wow. That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. 55 seconds left to the second period. Wood with the screen. Uses the glass on the layup.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
To the inside.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. He drops it from range. He's got 5.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Well, it feels like J.J. Redick has every part of this game buttoned up, especially when it comes to getting high percentage and quality shots.
Trying their best to catch up. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter.
Out to the right wing. The 3 is up. And another 3 for Milwaukee. Left side Brunson. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, Redick more than happy to get off the ball that time and spot the open man.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
And so it's Milwaukee, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Dumars to the wing on the left. Pass to Jamison. From deep. The shot, no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
Tipped. And they're able to recover.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Dumars. Here's Rollins. Oh, sweet move. And he takes it up and lays it in. And the Bucks lead by 16. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Grant.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, We've never really seen that before. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
From deep three-point range. The rebound by the Wizards. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Richardson. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
No good from outside.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Here's Richardson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That free throw no good.
Jason Richardson at the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. MVP voting is usually somewhat contentious. What's your criteria for that award, Brent?
I think it's really difficult, BA, and I don't think there's anything wrong with people talking about it when the voters are saying year to year their criteria changes, because guess what? Every season is different. So it's a very difficult award to try to pick out the very best player in the league. Winning has to have something to do with it.
Back to Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Back to Richardson. To the middle. Here's Duncan. Some solid D from Wood. So it's Milwaukee now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks.
Jason Richardson.
Richardson for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Richardson's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face. And he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Ball left side. And Ball throws it down.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Well, in that area of the floor, that's where Tim Duncan really shines. He knows how to take care of business from there.
Here's Dumars. Out left to the wing. Oh, nice shot by Jamison.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Richardson. 9 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Duncan. Jamison grabs a board. To the left wing. Pass to Dumars. Oh, stolen by Richardson. And here's Jokic. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Inside. Duncan. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And the Wizards making a change here. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Baylor. Gets the three to fall. 15 points in the game.
Next step kind of action there from Shea as he's able to find the open teammate.
To the middle. And the dunk by Jokic.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
The Wizards making a switch here. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Richardson banked it in off the glass. Richardson's got 11.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing. Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
He's off on the second.
And there is some recognition from Deron Williams that at this stage of his career, he's a pick-and-roll player and has no problem coming off the bench.
And he drops a first. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Young, Ayton, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in command with a 13. Point lead at the end of the quarter. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Into the lane. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's on Nikola Jokic.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming at you in a lot of ways right now, so a thorn in the defense's side.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Here's Baylor. Knocks down the triple. 21 points in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Shouldering more and more of the offensive load, SGA understands that his teammates they depend on him to set them up too.
Down low. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Richardson for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. It's a one-on-one situation.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure. And it's Wizards ball. It's an 18-point game.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Crosses over. Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot, no good. Pulls up. No good on the shot. And Milwaukee the other way now. Pass to Hibbert. Here's Kemp. Out to the wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Nifty move. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Here's Karolinko. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Back to Brunson. Lets it go from deep. And Milwaukee has possession. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Counted from distance.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Pass to Karolinko. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Taylor, that's good.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Back to Johnson. It's picked off. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Launches it. They get the rebound. Fires the three. No good. And Washington with possession.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bucks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. Here's Dumars. He got a piece of it. In transition, here they come. Back to Richardson. They swipe it. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Takes the three. Rebounded by Oden. And it's Wizards ball. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
Nikola Jokic, Tim Duncan, Corey McGinn.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but